Hello everyone, I'm Ryan Hayashi. Welcome to the Habitude Warrior Conference in Washington, D.C. I have been training as a speaker, voice and speech since I was 16 years old, and here at this event, I heard a presentation from MC and expert speaker, Mat Shaffer, and he blew me away with his use of voice, his charismatic presence, and I'd like to ask you, Matt, where does this voice come from?
Well, honestly, I think it starts with the fact that I look at my voice as an instrument. You know, I view my voice as an instrument and a mechanism to convey energy, right? So like you as a speaker, you gotta understand that you are the source of the experience, right? For the people that you're speaking to. And so your voice, you gotta really be really deliberate in the way you communicate and in the way that you deliver your language. Because it's just as much about your energy and your tone as it is about the words you say, if not more so. People are only hearing like 30% of your actual words, but they're feeling the energy behind them. You know, it's like the music between the notes is what makes the difference.
Now, you know what I find interesting about you? After listening to the way he speaks, I have the impression when you have a general idea and a message you want to convey, you're better unhinged, unscripted, just going with the flow. Is that right? Than you are scripted. And
that's like one of the biggest breakthroughs, I think, for speakers, because I know when I first started in the industry and I was just starting to figure out, I was so attached to like having a script and a structure, and when that's the methodology you come into your speaking with, you get hung up and you get in your head, right? And the most powerful communication, the most powerful speaking happens when you get out of your head and into your heart and you just trust yourself. Like in my talk that I didn't have a script. Like I did a 15-minute, 18-minute talk. I had no script. I had 3 basic points that I wanted to address, and I allowed myself to riff and connect, right? That's the thing I think that really sets you gotta do, is you gotta stop making it about you and your script and all the little words, and think about the audience, connect with them, and just speak to them like a person. That's where you get organic, magical presentation, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Last question. In order to make that happen, that takes a certain level of confidence, which I see as a learned skill, just like everything else in life, learning to walk and talk. But maybe for some of the younger viewers who are starting out, they're learning the importance of speaking skills, presentation, and as they move forward in their journey, they want to sound more like you. How do they start? Where do they learn how to project this type of confidence as a speaker?
I mean, I think that it really does start with putting in your reps. You know, it's like mastery of anything. Like you didn't just walk into a room and just like do this incredible card tricks and coin tricks and all the magic that you do. It took many, many hours of work and commitment, right?
Oh, that's true. A common misconception is guys, maybe you get this, often say to me, I wish I was born with your voice. And you know what I say? I wish I was born with my voice. It took me years to learn this voice, how to generate it.
Exactly, and I think that's the sort of thing is that you learn it with time and experience, and you learn what lands with your audience. Like this sort of like booming, deeper voice that I do, I developed over time by like recognizing that that was the tonality that allowed me to connect most powerfully with my audience. Like other people in my life, they've got different styles that are authentic to them, and I can't speak like them. So it's like finding your own range and your power, your pocket, right? And being able to drop into your pocket is, I think, really important. And that just comes with practice. So I mean, when I first decided I wanted to start speaking, I was going to networking groups, I was just getting in front of people, and the greatest thing I ever did for my public speaking was I started a Facebook Live show where I was just in front of whoever showed up every week, and I worked with whatever they gave me and spun it into value and content back to them. Doing that thousands of times over the course of like broadcasts every week, it gave me an ability to be dynamic and to think on my feet when I'm talking, that now I can walk into a room and facilitate a workshop on content with like no notice or preparation. And that's a really great skill to have.
Learning by doing, thousands of repetitions.
Just put in your reps.
Thank you very much, Matt. You're the man.
It was a pleasure. He's the man. Come on, we're both the man. You're the man. How about that?
We sound like a radio show.
Hey!
And